Hello, it's day 33. Grab your roller if you have it. If you don't, just go through the motions like we're doing without the roller, which I know may feel a little bit awkward. You might be able to grab a tennis ball, or even if you have a stability ball for what we're doing today on the roller, you can lie on the ball and open the arms over it. We are going to do a 30-20-10 today, but we're not going to cut the reps per set, but we're going to have an exercise at 30, an exercise at 20, an exercise at 10. We're going to hit 3 rounds of that grouping, and then we'll continue on. So our weighted sets today are focused on the back. So hit up the legs. Yesterday really well, a little bit of a cardio burst, even though we had that low grade cardio the whole way through. We are kind of sticking with that. We're going to work on the back. So I have a heavy set, have a mid set available if you need it, whatever works for you, whatever you have available. And then we're going to start rolling. So sit on the very tip of your roller. If you have a short roller, this will prove a little more difficult, but you'll just have to engage your butt and lift the hips and hold a glute bridge while you're doing this. So sit on the edge of the roller and then lie down long ways. All right, so already this feels amazing. So just let your natural low back arch happen. You don't need to tuck the pelvis or anything, but you will need to kind of engage the core and have a wide base of support in your feet. And then just let your arms open and take some deep breaths. So whenever I roll at night, if I'm kind of low on motivation, which seems ridiculous, but sometimes it's easier to sit on the couch and watch TV with the family than it is to get the roller out and worry about people kicking you or whatever else. But this always feels just so incredible. I'm always motivated to get that chest open and expanded. All right, so from here, we're just going to roll gently side to side. You can rotate your hands so that the palms face the ground, and just let those shoulder blades roll over and wrap around that roller. Hopefully you all are also still working on your gratitude journal. I have been doing mine, and it's good. It usually rolls into a little bit more journaling. So from my gratitudes, I kind of roll into my concerns, what I'm thinking about, things I'm excited about, things I want to do. So sometimes I talk a lot about what other people are doing or inspiring messages I've heard. And now I'm trying to kind of write down how to put those into action and maybe even write a list of action for the day. I kind of reflect on yesterday. So it's good stuff. Journaling, taking a moment to, make sure at the end of 2020, crazy as it was, we made the most of it. Okay, level off. And we're just going to go scissor arms. So one arm down, one arm up. Again, if you don't have a roller, hold up your hips in a glute bridge or even lie on the ground. The nice thing about the roller is it just really helps open the chest and roll those shoulders around that little roll. Pushes that chest forward and gives space for your scapula to kind of pull together. Really building those rhomboids and serratus anterior muscles has spelled a lot of difference, a lot of relief for me in my shoulders. And even though I really didn't ever have low back trouble, you just feel strain at the end of the day. So building those muscles has been awesome for me. All right, open your arms into a goalpost and just let the elbows drop toward the ground. My elbows are not touching today. Hopefully, with my focused rolling, they will be touching by the end of the week. Inhale, push your arms straight up overhead. So again, you don't need to push that low back into the roller, but still keep the core contracted. You don't want that overarch. So then pull the elbows down. You'll feel that stretch on the front of the shoulders and through the pecs a little. Inhale, push those arms up. And then exhale, pull them down. As you're working with the roller, feel free to also, hit up YouTube. It's a wealth of information on different things that you can roll, different ways that you can roll. Of course, everyone has a different opinion. If it doesn't feel good, stop. Don't do it anymore. But there are some really great videos out there can help you get into the places that are bothering you, that you feel like you have maybe limited range of motion or impingement. And then just go slow. Be nice to your body. One more inhale, and then exhale. And then hug yourself around. Open the elbows, hug yourself the other way. Work with your breath. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold. One more time each way. So the right arm's under and then over. All right, and then we're going to roll one more time. I always like to kind of re-roll again side to side. You can feel maybe just a little bit of difference. Okay, so our first 30, 20, 10 today is for the core. We're going to go 30 heel presses. So the head's going to be on the ground, legs are straight. You're pushing straight up into the sky. Then you're going to go 20 scissor twists. Go ahead and roll off your roller. So you'll rest your head in the hands, twist your right elbow to the left leg as the right leg drops. If you need to keep your head on the ground, totally fine. You just keep that head down, drop one leg, bring it up, and then drop the other, bring it up. And then our 10 is a butt up. So you're lowering the legs just a teeny bit, and then you're scooping them in, and then pushing all the way up overhead. And then we'll take a little knee hug, and then start over from the top. So here we go. Let's get started. Both legs come up straight. If you're not able to get them fully straight, don't worry about it. They'll look a little bit more like this. The goal is not how much you can push your hips up. We're doing that later in our butt ups. But right now, we just want a little heel press. So you're focusing on that really low, low, low portion of the core. 3, 4, 5. Flex those feet back toward your shins. Don't let your toes come too far toward your chest. Try to press them straight up. Very small movement. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, whether you keep your head down or rest the head in the hands, up to you. Twist it over. Also, how low the leg goes is up to you. You need to keep that low back pushed into the mat. Scoop that belly. Use that core, those transverse muscles, to pull the leg back up. Here's 10. We got 10 to go. Big twist. Are you still scooping that belly? So don't just get the move done. How are you getting there? 8, 9, and 10. All right. Now we're going to do that scoop and press. Pull the legs, press up. 1, 2. Sometimes you might get a little further than others. That's okay. 5. They lower just a bit, but only to where you can keep that low back on the ground. 3 to go. And 1. Whew, all right, hug those knees into the chest. Take a windshield wiper. It's crazy how you feel different parts of that little butt up throughout. All right, set 2, 30 heel presses. Here we go. 1, 2. Whew, feel that low belly burn. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest the head in the hands. Push that low back into the mat. Here we go. Split it out. 2. Burning a lot faster this time. Stay flexed into that move, right? Don't back out of it. Building those abs, good stuff. Dig deep into that core though, right? Don't just get into the topical abdominals. Find that deep interior core, flexing and connecting. 4 to go. 3, get your twist. And 1. Oh, I need to take a second. All right. I'm doing those full butt ups. Open a bit, grab that low belly, then press. It'll roll all the way up. 2. 3. Watch as the legs lower. Your belly will want to pop. Got to keep that scoop. 3 to go. 2 and 1. Hug those knees. Release your low back. It's windshield wiper the knees. This one feels good. All right, final set here. And then we'll move on to our weighted set with the back. Get those legs up. If you need to just hold the legs, that's fine too. You don't necessarily have to be pressing them. 10. Just building that awareness, flexing that core first. 20. 30. Whew, I felt that low portion a lot that time, I think, because I'm fatigued in the upper. That's good. Here we go, scissors. 2, not too fast, but not too slow. 7, scoop that belly. 'Think about where you're getting all the good that you're bringing in, strength to that core. 16. Keep those legs straight. Keep that belly on. 20. Whew. Legs not getting super low that time. That's okay. Feeling the core build and flex in, not that low back getting yanked on. All right, let's do those scoop and butt ups. Tuck, press. You're in control on that drop. 2. Think about what you're using. Where are you grabbing to get where you're going? Here's 8. 9. Oh my goodness. 10. Hug those knees in. Well done. All right, turn it over. This is gonna feel good after all of that curve and core flexion. We're gonna start off with Superman. I definitely got nice and sore on the lats and through even a little bit of my obliques. I loved it after we did all of those Superman from last week. So we're bringing them back. We're just going to go up and down for 30. Then we're going to do a locomotive with the weights for 20. That's going to be each side, right? So we'll get that low split squat, pull 20 each side, give a little shakeout, and then we're going to do back flies at 10. So we're going to get through 3 sets, starting off with our 30 Super women, super men, superhumans. Oh, get that little stretch in the core first. That was a good ab set. Okay. So remember, we want to keep the glutes flexed, right? Tuck that tailbone down towards your heels, belly strong. You're going to inhale with your lift, exhale with your lower. Ready, set, let's go. 1. Pull using the upper middle back. Keep your chin tucked. 10 to go. Pinch between those shoulder blades. And 1. All right. Okay, we're going to hit up those locomotives. Grab your weights. I know I say it a lot, but locomotives have a really good opportunity to not only get into the back, but really get that core sunk in and held tight as well. So we're going for a really flat back, trying to get it almost parallel to the ground. You're going to bend your knees a lot. If you want to switch your feet halfway, that's fine. Up to you. Ready, set. 1, 2. Pull with the back. Halfway. Stick your butt out to get the back flat. 2 and 1. All right, set them down. Take a little stretch around the back. And then we're going to go back flies. Now, some of us need to go a little bit lighter for those flies. That's fine. As always, you need to find where you can get the best form. Once you perfect your form, then you start challenging the weight. Just 10. Hinge the hips back. Back is flat. Up and squeeze. We're targeting the muscles behind the armpits first, then between the shoulder blades. And of course, that core. 8, 9, 10. Whew. All right. Coming down, getting into those super ladies. If you prefer arms straight out in front, that's fine. Again, finding where you get the best back contraction. Tuck that tailbone, belly flex, ready, go. Keep the belly strong. 30. That takes a lot of focus for me to make sure I'm not just arching the low back, keeping those glutes flexed. So just make sure you're watching it. I've known a lot of people to aggravate the low back. That's not what we're there for. So if you need to keep your feet on the ground, just pull between those shoulder blades. Always an option. Okay, if you remember which leg was forward, we're going to switch it this time. Got our locomotives. Push the chest forward. Belly super strong. Here we go. 2, 3. Take your brain to what you want to be working. 18, 19, 20. Next up, we have those flies. All right, here we go. Stand tall. Grab that core. Hips go back. Squeeze between those shoulder blades, behind those armpits. Belly strong. You got it. Focus on using the back. Have it build. And 10. All right. Last superhumans. Take a quick child's pose. Remember, we're going to focus, making sure we're not overarching the low back. Belly strong. Tuck that tailbone. Ready, set, go. Keep your chin tucked. "28, 29, 30. It's crazy. Crazy how those add up. Okay, now we have those locomotives, back flies, and then our cardio burst. Focus that core with your locomotives. Grab the belly first. Bend your knees, hinge forward. Here we go. 1, 2. Here's 15. Nice job. Nice job. Remember, your back can pull a lot of weight. Find that challenge. Alrighty. Let's get those flies. Watch your back as you're pulling, right? Pulling and dropping. Try not to bob. Keep it nice and still. 1. Exhale with your effort. 9, 10. All right. Good work. Get rid of those weights. Let's hit up a downward facing dog. And here's what we got. Mountain climbers, jumping jacks, and squat thrusts. If you don't do a mountain climber, you can do high knees, so standing, running in place. If you don't do jumping jacks, just keep one leg on the ground. Work those arms fast, back and forth. Your squat thrust is a burpee without the push-up. If you don't do those, you step back one leg, tap the ground, reach up. Other leg, tap the ground, and reach up. All right. 3 rounds. If you need to take a break before I do or after I do, feel free. It's your workout. You don't have to pace with me. We're just doing it together, keeping each other motivated. It's tough for me as well. Got to get my head into gear for this. All right, 30 mountain climbers, that's each leg, so technically 60. Ready, set, go. Keep the shoulders over wrists. Core strong. All right. Make sure your core can still stay strong. All right, I'm on squat thrust. Feel those back muscles that I tired out. Gotta support me here. I'm gonna take a little break. 2 more sets. Good timing. Even with the roller. Getting a lot done. All right. I'm ready. Here we go. Squat thrust. Connect your brain. You know what you can get out of it. Whew. 2 down. The work is good. Don't freak out. Oh my gosh. Heart rate so high. So tired. That's actually what we came for. That's what we wanted from it. And then remember why. Why did you come for it? So you have more energy. So you have a better quality of life. Feel better throughout your day. Endorphins running strong. Heck, for me, I just like to pat myself on the back. Walking away. Being able to continue to do this stuff we really want to do. Last set. Here we go. 10. 20. 30. Whew. 20. Come on. Try to push straight into it. Yes. We did it. Good job. Hopefully that heart rate's nice and high. And then focus on or notice how quickly it settles. All right, let's lie down on our back. Let's take it slow. Pull those toes up, arms out in front. Make a C curve, belly strong. I know we worked it from the beginning. But we can do a little more. Oh, all right. Right leg long, left knee tucks into the body. Push it over to the right. Left hand down on the ground, out away from you. Open through that chest. Take a second, check in. Are you living well? Just doing your best. Bring it back to center. Taking care of you as much as we need to take care of others. We're only as good to them as we are to ourselves. So recognize the beauty in you, health, the need that other people have for you to be your best. And then you can be your best by making sure that you take time for it. All right, we're going to switch. Put your right leg down, left leg up, flex through that toe. Pull your left hip down into the ground. Drive that hip joint like it's kind of pushing down a little deeper. You'll feel a little bit of a change where you're getting that hamstring stretch. All right, extend that left leg long onto the ground. Right knee tucks in. All right, and then we're going to roll it over the body. The right arm out. Twist over nice and slow. Stretch through that back that we got into today. As we continue to work through our days here, let's see, we just finished 33. Find your line, right? Find that limit. You don't want to drop off the edge, meaning get injured. All right, bring it up and get your glute stretch. Absolutely, obviously no injuries, but also even just staying healthy energy-wise, right? How much you're allowing yourself to recover. We'll definitely be bringing in some more lower intensity days coming up to help us rest and recover. Get so much more out of the high intensity days, or get that hamstring stretch when we allow ourselves the rest days. But find that line, right? Push your effort, push your limit, but don't go past it. That's where the mind is a very necessary tool. It's so weird though sometimes, and it's even difficult for me to figure out, okay, do I need to push with my body or do I need to push with my mind? We need to be in touch with both. All right, bring it up. And some days it's easier to find than others. Wrap around those toes, grab your hands, lift up nice and high. Deep inhale, exhale, lower over those legs. Take your elbows and kind of dig them into the legs if you can. You may be way up here, and that's okay. Hopefully eventually we can get those legs lowered. If you are way up there and you find yourself rounding, put your hands behind your hips and see if you can lift up out of that just a little bit more. And then also, it's a good old yoga tip, sit on a pillow or block or something, and it might help those legs slowly lower out. All right, let's come up to standing. We're going to take a wide base. Drive those hips back. You're going to take your left hand, grab your right ankle, and then kind of pull so you have a traction. Get through the back of the shoulder, and then twist to the other side. All right, great work. I'll see you mañana.